Florida, a black teen photoshopped inside of an image holding cotton, okay? Let's put a picture up. Her name is Grace Clay. She's 16 years of age. She goes to Babcock Ranch High School. She alleges she endured bigoted attacks from her peers at school. When I get into this, it's going to make your blood boil, including photoshopping her face on a picture of a person holding cotton, and the administration failed to do anything about it. Now her family is seeking help from the local NAACP and the U.S. Department of Justice. I'm going to give you the background. It is significant. Grace Clay said she experienced bullying and mistreatment while playing on the volleyball team. WFTX-TV reported. Clay noted that she was referred to as a cotton picker, as well as other derogatory terms. Get the black one, a student could be heard saying in a video obtained by the outlet. Guys, she didn't pick her cotton this morning, another said. Clay told WFX-TV that she sat on the corner while she was struck with pillows during the incident at an away game. I put my hands up and I just sat there and took it. When her family contacted the principal, they received a response that determined the video was not racially discriminatory, according to the report. The girls in the video were allegedly only told to sit out for one game. In another incident on her birthday, the teen said a meme of her face edited on an enslaved person was circulated by students on social media, the outlet reported. Her family reached out to the NAACP. The Lee County chapter said that it had received complaints of harassment from multiple students who have had similar experiences as Clay. That came from WBBH-TV. One said they were referred to as a monkey, while another was met with homophobic comments. In addition, a photo posted on social media showed a student writing the N-word on the board while playing hangman, per the report. There's more. Parents should be outraged about what is taking place at the high school. Lee County NAACP President James Mawakil told the outlet. The school issued a statement condemning the video Clay was in and added that it was working with the NAACP to address their concerns, according to the report. Clay's family will file a complaint with the DOJ to look into the culture of the school. This is happening more and more all over the United States of America. It is not the first time. Obviously, it won't be the last, but it definitely has increased. Now, I want to remind everyone that it took the federal government to directly get involved in the 60s and the 70s to make sure that integration could become a reality in this social construct we call America. They had to forcibly get involved. Now we have the permeation of policy, the direct connection between political leader and children in school systems. How does that work? Well, the same way it works when, let's say, people blame rappers for the actions of children. When a child sits at a dinner table and the parents are talking about the racist policies of the Satan and providing, well, nuance and support for those racist policies, saying things like, well, you know, black people are lucky to be here. They could still be in Africa. Oh, that's said quite often at those dinner tables. And then that sentiment permeates directly to the personality and the mimic personality of the child. And they play out their atmosphere in that school system. Then the school system provides protection for it by not treating it as bullying. You know, there was an anti-bullying campaign, but for some reason, racism really was not at the forefront of that. But racism inside of school context is bullying too. that wasn't the emphasis. All right, Senator Turner, we're highlighting this because it's part of a deeper paradigm that's happening all over the country. It's more and more. Now, even with mandates to report these things, you have school systems and officials willing to simply cover them up.
Yeah, I mean, just this story is just as chilling as the first one.
Yeah.
Black children should not have to endure this, and this is endurance. I mean, they're enduring. Call her a cotton picker. You know what? Her ancestors probably did pick the cotton. Let's just go and get that straight. Cotton was king in this country,
Cash king,
and black people did pick cotton by force because they were enslaved. So that part, and part of what made this nation a hegemonic nation in the first place was the forced labor, the enslavement of black people. So let me put that in the parking lot, Doc. Maybe I shouldn't put it in the parking lot, but here's the point. The remedy is not strong enough. And it makes me think about the Black Lives Matter movement in a very, very holistic way. This is a part of it. Black Lives Matter too, TOO. Does this young girl's Black life matter? Does she have to put up with this and be harassed and humiliated and very much treated as, they dehumanized her by doing that? And the punishment is nowhere near what it should be. And the Department of Justice, so I'm glad the family did go to the NAACP, but the Department of Justice should be all up in that piece, and some heads should roll. People should be fired, and a lawsuit should ensue.
That's right. And if there's some level of abuse that has been ignored by those in authority, they should be charged with crimes, because that's what happens when you allow minors to be harmed and you have a duty to protect. All right, let's not forget they do have a duty to protect. Okay.
And Doc, one other point, just a quick point I want to make. We are so quick to say, we're going to weed out this anti-blackness and this racism. New generations are going to do it differently. But as we can see from this story, these were young children perpetrating this on another child. It chills me in that way too, that we may not weed this out, and it's going to continue to mutate, if you will, across generations. This wasn't older people doing this.
See, that's the point right there. The whole reason why they passed policies against Black Lives Matter and against critical race theory, which wasn't even taught in K through 12 education, it was passed to stop teachers from being able to teach the true history of America. The reason they passed those laws is because they saw that the future problem solvers of America were figuring out the problem. And they needed to manipulate the curriculum in order for them to not believe there's a problem, so there's nothing for them to solve in the future. And you see this as a permeation of policy. All right, we'll update you